to another update. First of all, I apologise for the fact that there wasn't a video on Tuesday. I really didn't think that out very well, but we don't have internet here at our new place yet. It's now Thursday and it's supposed to be connected this afternoon somewhere before 5 o'clock, so fingers crossed. It's now 3:30 and we still don't have it, so hopefully it'll be done this afternoon and I can get this all ready so that I can upload it on Friday. I did record like a little thing on my iPhone that I was going to upload, but again, I didn't realise that it wouldn't upload without Wi-Fi. I thought I could just use my my data on my phone, but apparently not, so I'm really sorry about that. To be honest, there's not a whole lot to update you guys on yet again. I did mention in my last video that on the Friday, the day before we moved, I did have a little bit of spotting. That all resolved throughout the afternoon and the evening, so there was nothing after that. But sure enough, when I woke up on Saturday morning, AF had arrived, which was a bit annoying. It wasn't ideal timing, but at the end of the day, it didn't really make too much difference in moving day. The way my cycle works is that cycle day 1, the first day of my period, is normally pretty light and pretty pain-free, and then the second day it gets a bit heavier and definitely more painful. So it ended up working out that I was cycle day 1 on Saturday moving day, and overall I barely had any pain, which was great. Towards the end of the day I did have to use a heat pack and a bit of pain relief, but nothing in comparison to like what I sometimes experience, so that was really good. I use a menstrual cup for my periods, so I found that was just super easy with moving. You can put it in, I didn't have to worry about it. I could do all the things that I needed to throughout the day. Obviously I was quite active that day and didn't have any issues with leaking and didn't have any issues with like cramping or like honestly I don't think I even really noticed that AF had arrived. So this is the menstrual cup that I use. This is the Lunette. I'm pretty sure it's size A, but it's the one that's recommended for women that haven't had babies. So I'm pretty sure that's the size A, and then the size B is for women that have already had babies, I believe. So this is the first menstrual cup I've ever used. I've been using it now for I think 3 or 4 cycles, maybe 4 cycles. I've actually, so I'm not sure if all of you are aware about menstrual cups. To be honest, I didn't know much about them at all until I started watching some videos on YouTube, and a friend of mine started using one and I got interested and wanted to know more about them. And since then I've decided to buy my own, and I did a bit of research and found that the Lunette cup is a good one if you're just starting out using menstrual cups. So this is one that I use. It comes with quite a long stem on it. I've actually cut my stem, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but I think it was like probably twice that long, and it is quite stretchy. So I've cut mine back a little bit just because I didn't need the extra length on it, and I found that sometimes that little bit of extra stem could get really uncomfortable. And now that I know how to use this cup well, I felt like I didn't need as much stem. When I first got my cup, I wasn't comfortable like trimming the stem because I was really worried that I'd need the stem to help me get the cup out. And as it stands, I do still need a little bit of a stem just to grab onto, but eventually I think I'll probably cut the stem out. It's just as I become more comfortable with the cup and how to use it, I think I probably won't need that. So at the moment what I do is, there's several different ways that you can put this in, but what I do is the burrito fold, I think it's called. So pretty much I just press down like that and then just fold it sort of like a burrito and go that way. It then, once you've got it up inside you, it'll open, and then normally like I have that little bit sticking up, so then I just have to like push it in a little bit so that the stem is up inside, and that way I don't feel it, so it's up inside you. Towards the end of the day, when I'm ready to take it out, I do find sometimes that the cup has travelled up a little bit, so to get to the stem sometimes I do have to use my muscles to sort of push the cup down a little bit and grab the stem and sort of pull down so that I can get it to a point where I can get my fingers in and break the seal and bring it out like that. They do take some getting used to, definitely. The first cycle that I used it, I think I used it for 2 days, and then I was like, I think I'll give it a break. So this is the first cycle that I've used it like for every day, and honestly, it is so good now. Like I said, you don't even feel that it's inside. It's so quick and easy. You literally take it out, empty it, wash it out. You can put it back in. I normally just use the cup during the day and then just use normal pads at night, just because I'm not at the stage yet where I'm comfortable sleeping in it. So honestly, it really is really easy. There's lots of different cups out there, so I just thought I'd pop that into this video just in case any of you guys are interested or hadn't even heard of a menstrual cup before. Definitely get online and do some research. It's definitely worth looking into. Not only is it comfortable, it's also really economical. So I think this cup cost me maybe like $35 or something like that. It was really reasonable. If you think about how much you spend like every year on tampons and pads and that sort of thing, like it definitely pays for itself quite quickly, and you're not putting all those tampons and all those pads into landfill, which is another great added bonus. Eventually I think I would like to go to maybe try reusable pads for my nighttime, or maybe get another cup and experiment at night. But yeah, definitely worth doing some research into. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and to be honest, when I first heard about it, I was like, ew, that is gross. And the first time I told Ryan about it, he was just like, what? Why would you, like, why? But then when I explained to him like the benefits, like the cost and the landfill and everything like that, he's really on board with it now. He still gets a bit freaked out, like if I leave it up, like sitting on the bench or anything like that, he's like, oh, can you just put your cup away? But other than that, like, he's totally on board with it now. Like I said, I'd like to do a bit more research into the whole reusable menstrual products. I know there's reusable pads out there, and that's something I'm interested in doing a bit of research into. I really want to, when we have a baby, I really want a cloth diaper because I like the benefits. Again, the cost involved, you save yourself a heck of a lot of money by cloth diapering, and also the environmental impact as well. So I figured pads, kind of a similar thing, the amount that goes into landfill and the amount of money that we spend per year on that sort of thing. So definitely going to be doing a little bit more research into that, and I'll let you guys know if I do end up buying products and what I do buy and how I go with them. That's all I really had for you guys this week. Like I said, I've got my fertility appointment next Tuesday, so I'll try to film a little bit of that. I'm not really sure, to be honest, how they feel about that sort of thing, so I might have to have a bit of a chat to them about it, and maybe just tell them that it's not for YouTube. I'll just tell them it's for personal use or something like that, and see exactly what their policies are on filming and that sort of thing. Hopefully I'll have a bit more to update you guys on, and hopefully we'll have a date by then for our first cycle, which will be really exciting. Other than that, I'll see you guys all next week. See ya!